Greetings from a place that feels like another planet. I've arrived in Coober Pedy. The train ride felt endless, a long straight line across a vast red canvas, under a sky so big it makes you feel terribly small. Stepping onto the platform, the air hit me. A hot, dry wind, like it had traveled 1,000 miles to say hello. The sun doesn't just shine, it beats down, bleaching color from everything except the deep, rusty red earth. A strange, bewildering landscape. The town is curious, not rising but burrowing into the desert. A few lonely, sun-baked buildings, mostly mounds of pale earth, giant molehills dotted with pipes, ventilator shafts, a landscape pockmarked with holes, tunnels, evidence of a century of relentless digging. The real town feels hidden, tucked away from the fierce outback glare. A town built on a dream, a shimmering, multicolored dream called Opal. The history is everywhere, grit in your shoes, quiet determination on local faces. People came from all over, chasing whispered fortunes in the dirt. They braved isolation, the heat, hardship, all for a chance to pull a piece of rainbow from rock. Coober Pedy, more than a place on a map, a testament to resilience and our baffling quest for beauty and wealth. Who in their right mind would choose to live here? The land is stark, the climate is punishing. Nearest anything is a very, very long way away, but look closer. Signs for underground churches, underground hotels, underground bookshops. Not just a mining camp, a full community that turned the earth into its greatest asset. A town that literally went to ground to survive, creating something extraordinary. Wide-angle reveal of Coober Pedy mounds and horizon. So, what is it that brought people to this hot, dusty corner of the world? The answer is opal. Not just any old stone, a gemstone that captures light and fractures it into a dazzling play of colors. An opal is a little piece of solidified magic, a pocketful of rainbow. The biggest challenge of living in Coober Pedy isn't the isolation, it's the heat. In summer, temperatures can soar to over 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit, in the shade, if you can find any. The early miners quickly realized that living on the surface was unbearable. So they did the logical thing. They took their homes underground. These subterranean residences are called dugouts, and they are the single most fascinating feature of the town. From the outside, all you might see is a door set into the side of a hill, looking like a hobbit hole in the desert. Step inside, however, and you enter another world. The moment you cross the threshold, the oppressive heat vanishes. The air is immediately, blessedly cool. The temperature inside a dugout remains a stable and comfortable 22 to 25 degrees Celsius year-round, with no need for air conditioning. The walls are the natural sandstone of the earth, often with beautiful swirling patterns of color. Rooms are carved out with mining machinery, and they can be as rustic or as luxurious as the owner desires. From simple one-room affairs to sprawling mansions with underground swimming pools and multiple bedrooms. Daily life in a dugout is surprisingly normal. Kitchens, cozy living rooms, comfortable bedrooms. The only real difference is the lack of windows. So many homes have shafts drilled to the surface to provide ventilation and a sliver of natural light. It's a quiet existence. The thick earth provides incredible soundproofing. An old timer told me, you can have the biggest party next door, and you wouldn't hear a thing. It's peaceful. And when a dust storm blows through, you're safe as houses down here. This underground lifestyle extends beyond just homes. To truly appreciate the town's ingenuity, you must visit the underground churches. The Serbian Orthodox Church, for instance, is a masterpiece of underground architecture, with a vaulted ceiling, carved icons, and stained glass windows that are cleverly backlit. There are also underground shops, art galleries, and even a campground where you can pitch your tent in a cool subterranean cavern. It's a brilliant adaptation, a community that looked at a hostile environment and didn't just survive, but thrived by burrowing right into its heart. Coober Pedy is a true melting pot, a small town with a surprisingly global feel. Drawn by the lure of opal, over 45 nationalities have made their way here. Languages, foods, traditions. This mix of cultures has created a community that is resilient, resourceful, fiercely independent. There's a shared understanding here a bond forged by the harshness of the land, the shared dream of striking it rich. People look out for one another, because in a place this remote, you have to. It's a town of characters, each with a story to tell. The town's commercial heart beats in a handful of shops, cafes, pubs, some on the surface, some naturally underground. While the town itself is captivating, the surrounding landscape is an attraction in its own right. Stark, breathtaking, ancient and alien. A short drive from town takes you to the breakaways, low, flat-topped hills that rise abruptly from the desert floor. Kanku Breakaways Conservation Park is of great cultural significance to the Antakarinjamatu Yankunijajara people. At sunrise or sunset, the colors are magnificent. Deep orange, red, soft pink, purple. It looks like a painting. For the adventurous, Coober Pedy is a gateway to the Udnadatta track. 620 kilometers of unsealed history following the old Ghan, past crumbling sidings and telegraph ruins, across vast, empty plains. Along the way, William Creek, little more than a pub and a landing strip, an iconic outpost. Further on, Lake Eyre, usually a shimmering salt pan, sometimes transformed by flood into an inland sea teeming with fish and thousands of waterbirds, a once-in-a-lifetime sight. The scale humbles you. No wonder filmmakers came, most famously Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Bring a reliable vehicle, preferably 4WD. Tracks lead to vast salt pans, fields of sparkling gypsum, and the ever-present mounds of the Opal fields. It's a landscape that demands respect and rewards you with peace and wonder. If you're thinking of visiting, and you should, a little preparation goes a long way. Climate counts. Summers are brutally hot. The best time is April to October. The sun is intense. Hat, high SPF sunscreen, sunglasses. Wear sturdy closed-toe shoes, and always carry more water than you think you'll need. Town is walkable. A car helps for outlying sites like the breakaways. Take a tour, working opal mines, underground homes and churches. Hear the stories. Try noodling, sifting mullock for tiny opal chips. Addictive. Safety matters. The fields are riddled with unfenced vertical shafts. Stay on marked paths. Local advice is simple. Don't walk backwards. For unsealed roads, check conditions, carry spares, and tell someone your plans. This isn't a place to take risks. In town, opal shops glitter. Watch cutters transform rough into gem. Art flourishes. Opal becomes exquisite jewelry. Outback ingenuity shines. A drive-in where you tune the radio. A grassless golf course with a portable tee. Quirky, practical, pure Coober Pedy. Life follows the sun. Work early, rest at noon. Gather as the heat fades. Watch a sunset as vivid as any opal. Coober Pedy is more than a quirky stop. It's a living monument to the human spirit. Hardship and hope. Dazzling beauty in dusty earth. It will challenge what a town can be, a way of life as unique as the gems below. Big skies, deep holes, even bigger hearts. So pack your bags, bring your sense of adventure. Come see the town that dug deep and found a rainbow.